It's showtime.
Breaking news from the BS and Beer news desk.
Yes, sir. Welcome in to the show. Did not realize I didn't have my camera on, but yeah, welcome
I
in.
thought you were trying something new.
We don't necessarily need my face for the podcast, but you know, it's here. Welcome into the show, The Beer Chaser. Oh, dang it, man. My dang on thing didn't save right. Nothing saved right. Anyway, the Saints beat the freaking Browns 35-10. I'm 35-14. I'm sorry.
I wish it was 10.
So good stuff here. Good game. Trell, your thoughts overall, man.
Stick to the game plan of using tight ends. It's been working. I've been preaching that since day one. You know, we got tight ends, use them. Mm-hmm. It was ugly in the beginning. You know, Alvin Kamara had a good first quarter and then kind of slacked off of that because the defense got him. Taysom Hill, you know, had a few, you know, bonehead plays here and there, but man, what a day he had. And he pretty much made up for it for sure. So Winston looked like the guy that Winston looked like the guy that was 6-4 when he was with us, man. He was the good 30 for 30 Winston. You know, no picks, over 200 yards passing. He came to play. He's a funny dude, but he came to play.
Like I would get hurt after this game if I was Winston and never play again until I get a contract. That's how I will handle it, bro. Because like honestly, bro, he honestly played well enough to be considered a starting quarterback in the NFL, and he's never being considered for a starting position. And it sucks for him, bro. And like he's got to put his foot down. I think.
I mean, if he can carry this Browns team the rest of the way, who knows what happens when Deshaun gets back? Because you think about it, every team he's been on, they had a franchise quarterback. So he served this role as a back. It's not like they don't want to give him a contract. The last team he had a chance was us. And when he came back from injury, he didn't have a good couple of games. And that's how he lost the starting job. Otherwise, he probably would have had a contract by now. But it's just the situation in Cleveland with Deshaun is like, I don't know how they're going to work that out. I don't know what they're going to do with Deshaun when he gets back. Yeah. Because that's a lot of money sitting on your bench. So it just might be one of those situations where unfortunately, he just might not get a starting opportunity. And if he does, how many teams he's going to keep jumping to finally get it? Because he's been in the league over 10 years.
Yeah, it's been a while for him, for sure. Definitely been a while. So yeah, man, let's go through some of the game here. Starting off early, the Saints defense comes up big, stops Chubb on a 4th and short. When they were being pretty aggressive early on, and I thought they moved the ball pretty well on their first drive, but they didn't cash in. And it kind of goes to show you, man, when you building that momentum and you get down there to score and you don't score anything, like that hurts a lot more.
Yeah, well, we know. We've been through that enough, right, Dale?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely, man. So next possession, we got Taysom with a pull on a read option. He scored from about 10 yards out, and that's 7-0 Saints right off the board there. So once again, you know, you go down all the way down and you don't score. The Saints turn around and they do score a touchdown. That hurts a lot more too. So but early on, man, the Saints running the ball like well early in the game.
Yeah, they did, man. It was Kamara was picking up where he left off last week, and I'm glad that we figured out a way to adjust because the run game wasn't going well, and pretty much kudos to the Cleveland Browns defense because they had that zone run well scouted, well covered, so Kamara couldn't get nowhere. So luckily we had ways of, getting around that. We used Taysom Hill as a running back a few times, fullback a few times. So
he literally played all over the field.
Yes. Because usually when our run game is awful, we get stagnant and it's hard for us to go anywhere. But this time we're like, nope, we're going to make you beat us all facets of the game despite the running game. And, our running game stopped, but it kind of picked up a little bit in the fourth. But, it was an ugly game for the run department for sure.
Early on. And so on the next possession there, we get the Browns. They hit Judy on an 89-yard strike where he just runs. Nobody can catch him, wide open. To me, it seems like that little pass across the middle has been kind of killing us all year.
Yeah, Alontae Taylor got burned with a side of fish grease and everything, man. It's like I'm like, damn, dude. how do you let him get passionate? Like, they made Jerry Jeudy look way better than when he was in Denver. So to let him get burned you like that, that's like I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be one of these games. Winston went for. That's one thing about Winston. He still has that cannon of an arm.
Oh, he's got a cannon. It's the judgment that goes along with it that's in question.
I mean,
he's
looks like he got matured. He's matured on his judgment, as far as I seen today. But yeah, Alontae got to get better on that. But it is what it is. He made up for it later on in the game. But that was an ugly burn for him.
Yeah. And one thing I noticed a lot when the Saints had the ball, Carr was lofting a lot of passes. They were complete for the most part, but these were not like passes I would think, you see from a professional quarterback on an NFL football field, those kind of lofts he was throwing. But he lofted up a pass to MVS. That got picked off by Denzel Ward further down the field. It's kind of like he forced it deep. Carr loves to throw deep. He forced it for sure.
He didn't throw a pick.
And
Carr didn't throw a pick. Carr didn't throw a pick. Yeah. Taysom Hill is the only one to throw a pick.
What was the pass downfield with that was Taysom.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, Carr was good today.
Yes.
Carr was good today.
My bad. Okay.
Yeah, he was good today. He was 21 for 27 for 248. He was good today. 2 touchdowns. Yeah. He was good.
Yeah. Okay.
My bad, Derek.
Yeah. Okay. So that's probably part of the issue then. Okay. But we did see MVS get some yak yards on a 3rd and 1. Carr hit him for a touchdown. 14-6. A lot of run after the catch there on that pass. But 2 weeks in a row, MVS has shown up. He showed up 287, 1 touchdown. That was a 71-yard pass I was talking about there with all the yak there, man. So thoughts about MVS.
This is exactly what I suspected with Olave being out. He was the only, like I said, the other show. He's the veteran. He has to be WR1, and he has to show out. And he had 3 or 4 catches, but as long as they're getting touchdowns off of him, I'm happy. Shout out to him. He gave me about 16 in fantasy.
Oh, okay, all right.
But
Let's go.
yeah, he stepped up in Olave's absence, so he's proven to be a solid, wide receiver too when he gets back. But for now, he's gonna be getting a lot of touches, and the fact that he's still stepping up, that I like that. We're gonna need him next week. I mean, in 2 weeks for sure.
Yeah, we did see some people stepping up, man. The big wide receiver, Kevin Austin, 81. I
Yeah.
mean, he only got one pass, one catch for 18 yards. But this is a guy that showed up, got a big catch last week. But like, if I'm not mistaken, he didn't make the initial 53 roster, 53 man roster.
No.
Like they decided to put like Tipton on the roster before him, and Tipton has done nothing.
No, at all. Oh
man.
But
So, shout out to Kevin Austin though, man.
Shout out to Dante Pettis, man.
Dante freaking Pettis, bro.
Dude was a few inches off. Pause, and that would have been to the house.
Yeah.
So he stepped up today, and so I'm happy with that. We got some guys in that wide receiver room, and the special teams is like, they understand, next man up. So hopefully these guys get a little bit more shine in the weeks to come. Because man, what a shout out to him for stepping up, and then shout out to our tight end Juwan Johnson for
Johnson. Yes,
being
sir.
available, catching the passes when need be. Monroe catches some passes when need be. Except for that end zone pass, which was, wasn't Derek Carr's best throw. I don't know why he threw it there. But other than that, our tight ends, we got 3 tight ends technically, and they all put in work.
They all showed up. That's right. Foster Moreau, he finished with 3 catches, 50 yards, and Juwan Johnson, 3 catches, 30 yards, and a touchdown. So definitely showing up in the passing game. We've been asking for it for a while, and it's happening now. So all good there. Early on, Cleveland was able to take advantage of some of the man-to-man defense, running a lot of pick routes and stuff like that, and guys was kind of running open. And also, Jameis Winston took advantage of the cover 2 defense a lot with that little turkey hole shot there. Once the wide receiver gets past the cornerback, and right before he gets that safety, man, Jameis was lasering that sucker in there. He hit Moore a couple times on one like that, man. Judy as well. Honestly, bro, Jameis Drake, he recognized that cover 2, and he likes throwing that damn shot.
Yeah, like I said, the man has matured mentally as a quarterback since leaving New Orleans. He's earning himself a starting quarterback role somewhere. It always just so happens that he's a backup to a franchise multi-million-dollar, multi-year quarterback. So it's like it's not easy because usually the franchise quarterback doesn't mess up to the point that where they get benched. So he's stuck at backup role. But here it's like if he keeps this up, it's gonna be very hard for him to not get a starting job somewhere. At least get like a Geno Smith type of opportunity to lead a franchise, because the man is. His IQ is very impressive, like the older he's gotten.
Yep. So I would agree, man. We're gonna see about Jameis getting a starting job, man. Look, I'm advocate for the man. All right.
Yeah. Always want a black man get a job,
So
especially if he earned it.
Yeah, for sure, man. So Taysom Hill fumbled the ball after catching a slant in the red zone. That was pretty much we had points pretty much there, man. And that was the unfortunate turnover. I guess maybe the black spot on his great day.
Yeah. I mean that and the ill-advised, interception within triple coverage.
Yeah.
That one was that one wasn't
Right.
very smart.
Yes.
But he had a monster game, so luckily, we came out on the other side of that coin. But yeah, he rarely makes mistakes like that, and the fumble, it just got punched out. He's very good at securing the football 99% of the time, but shout out to Ward. I mean, he punched that sucker out and recovered his own fumble. So that guy Ward, I'm looking at him. I'm like, that's someone we can use on our team.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, that's their number one corner, man. Yeah, I didn't know about testing him like that.
I mean, props to him.
Yeah. He did what a number one corner should do. So, yeah. Props to that guy, man. Okay, come on, baby. There we go. Fixed it.
Yeah, got that scoreboard. Look at that beautiful scoreboard.
That's right. Okay. Now this sequence here, like right before the half, the Saints get a penalty on a missed field goal. They call it holding. It's 11 seconds left in the half. They bring the offense back. They try a few plays to get into score a touchdown. Well, they screw that up. And so they bring the field goal kicker back on. All right. Now, the field goal kicker, he missed the field goal, but they call holding, so you take it off. And so now he gets another try, 27-yard field goal. He misses that one too.
I was like, this man is sorry. Hey,
Marv
Albert said it perfectly. He's like, the moment Izzo became head coach, he's been bad juju for all the kickers in the past two games. Because Koo, who is the second best kicker in the league, had an awful day, and then today their kicker had an awful day. So it's like, hey, whatever juju's working in New Orleans, keep it up.
Right. Right. Exactly, man. Shoot.
I was like,
all right. So
how do you miss that close?
Yeah, that's inexcusable. He's gonna have to find a different job tomorrow, bro. That's straight up. that guy used to kick for the Saints at one point too.
That's the reason why he's not there, right? That's the reason why he wasn't there that long. Huh?
Uh-huh. So now here's the concerning part. Second half, Winston again shredding the cover 2 defense to hit Moore for a touchdown. That made it 14-12 Saints, and then they go for 2 and hits Njoku, and that ties the game up 14-14. At this point, I'm concerned because it was just easy. Like Jameis was just shredding them. Yeah, exactly.
That's Njoku. I'm like, because I saw the replay and they were just standing there. I'm like, you got a big ass dude just run right past you, and no one's gonna cover him. So that was an awful defensive collapse on that one because you had the man open, you let the man get open for that catch, and after we spoiled their first attempt at a 2-pointer earlier in the game, so you should have known they was going to go to their tight end, and you just walked right on in there unbothered.
Yep. And so in the second half, the running game was struggling to get going early on. We saw McCoy leave the game. He said he had a groin injury. So we'll see about him playing forward. It was his first game back. It was really nice having him in there. I think he made a difference in the run game because, like I'm telling you, it was pretty explosive for the Saints. And it's just different with him out. So and this is also where we got that Pettis return. Look, Pettis is a guy I was longing for in fantasy a few years back. He was fun to watch in college. I remember him playing for Boise State, and he was a shifty guy, And I wanted this shifty receiver, a guy that could return kicks in New Orleans, and now we got him. and he's actually looking pretty good out there returning kicks. Now I know he has a little bit to go with the offense, but he did play in San Francisco, so he's familiar with this kind of offense. It's just to be seen what he's going to be doing in the offense, but he's running some motion out there, at least playing decoy on the offensive side of the ball, but definitely playing up on special team for us.
Yeah, definitely. Whatever it is, it's working. Rizzo came in with a whole new attitude. The team is fired up. So that's 2 in a row. That's 2 in a row.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not going to get my hopes up because we got a long road ahead, but it's
it's too late. It's too late. You bought in.
If we can beat them cheating ass Rams, and the Falcons and Tampa can take another dive, hey, we already got a win over Atlanta. So hey, man, it's
let's go.
You never know. Never know.
I'm telling you, bro, they're gonna get our hopes back up again. This is what they do. That's
how I take it game by game. You know, going to a bye week with a dub, so the morale in that locker room it's going to be high. So, hopefully we can get Olave back soon.
Yeah, that'd be nice. So we saw Taysom Hill get another run for a touchdown to make it 21-14. So by then, look, Taysom looks good running the ball. He looks fast, running over guys, everything like that. He also returned kicks in this game too, doing this thing.
40 yards,
pretty good. Yep. I wanted a Kamara touchdown. I wanted it so bad. It seems like when he's about to get in, like with the goal line carries, like nobody's there to push him in. Like just. Come on, big guys, push him in.
In our defense, that's not our starting offensive line. So
that's true.
In our defense, so it's I thought I was going to get in too, but it is what it is.
It's instead of Kamara actually, getting in on those red zone conversions. Carr hits Juwan Johnson for a touchdown in the red zone. That made it 28-14. And then to wrap the game up, Taysom runs QB power to the left side, goes for 75 yards. Put the game away 35-14 Saints. Definitely player of the game. Look, I do a Saints podcast. Well, I do a podcast with some Cowboy fans and all this kind of stuff, and they like to make fun of me all the time. And they talked about Taysom Hill a lot. Talked about him, being overpaid, overhyped, and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, Taysom is a freaking playmaker out there. He's a playmaker.
They would love to have Taysom Hill on their teams. They just talking out their ass right now. Ain't nobody in the National Football League and all other 31 teams has a Taysom Hill on their squad. Dude is like very 4 or 5 different positions in one guy.
Yeah, very unique. I honestly thought I would have seen another Taysom Hill by now, just because it's a copycat league and everything like that. And I haven't even seen it really in college either. And it really shocks me. I haven't seen it in college.
You can copy schemes, but you can't copy an athlete. Is shout out to Sean Payton for picking him up out of Green Bay, because ain't no telling how Green Bay would have used him. So that's like the greatest, in my opinion, probably one of the greatest pickups, the greatest needle in the haystack, greatest diamond in the rough that Sean Payton's ever picked up off a free agency or off the practice squad was that man, because no team has him. No team has anyone like him. So the fact that he could play quarterback on a trick play like he did earlier, it's like, that's not a wide receiver that used to play quarterback. That's still a quarterback that played quarterback in college that can also do other stuff. So to have a guy like that, that's literally a Swiss Army knife, that's always an advantage when you have a good offense.
Yeah, man. Heck yeah. So, definitely a good win though. So that puts us at what 4-7.
Yep.
Yes, we're at
Yep.
4-7 now. So, just looking at the standings for the NFC South, yeah, we
Not
are
that far away from
right.
Tampa.
Yeah, well, Tampa's right there. Tampa's 4-6. So, Tampa's right there, and the Falcons are 6-4 there. So, yeah, we've pretty much we split with just about everybody in the NFC, right? We got to play Tampa again, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, we got to play Tampa again. We haven't
Okay.
split them yet.
Yeah.
We split Carolina, which we shouldn't have.
Right.
And we split Atlanta, which, again, we probably shouldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
So, technically we should be 4-0 in the division, but, or 4-1.
How do you feel about the chances of Rizzy making the interim tag go away and becoming a permanent head coach for the Saints?
I don't know. It's always possible, but even when interim coaches finish out the season with a win, they still find a team still goes out and gets a head coach anyway. So, I mean, it's the only way I'll say for sure he's getting that for sure permanent coaching job is if somehow, some way he gets us in the playoffs.
Okay. I mean, look,
that's the only
gotta
way
win a division.
I can say. Yeah. Well, not even that.
Yeah.
We can be like, depends on how we end the season. We could be like maybe a close second, depending on how the rest of the league looks. But I guess a division would be the most likely scenario to get in, and we get in. I mean, that's a good case and argument on, why not let him keep the job unless you really got Bill Belichick coming out of retirement and looking to, take the job, then you give that to Bill automatically.
Mm-hmm. So the game against the Rams, I mean, that's a big game, bro. Like they're 5-5, we're 4-7. Like we really battling for this playoff position here.
It always is, and it's always with the Rams too. Every turnaround season we have, it always involves the Rams. Every goddamn time, I can hate the Rams.
Oh, just looking right now, the Denver Broncos are up over the Falcons 7-3 in the second quarter. So let's go, Sean Payton.
Bo Nix just threw a nice pass right now. So I'm pulling for the Broncos to help us out here and get this dub, because we got to make Kirk Cousins look like the Kirk Cousins of old. Because that Broncos team, Sean Payton got the Broncos cooking. So I need them to cook the Falcons and turn them to rotisserie fried chicken if you have to. We need their loss for them.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. What's your confidence that this will all work out at the end and we're gonna be contending for the division at the end?
I mean, I'm looking at the schedule. I mean, we got the Rams. That's never easy. Matt Stafford is always going to be Matt Stafford, and we got to worry about Kupp and Puka Nacua, especially without Lattimore on our team anymore. So their offensive line isn't that good all the time. So we have a shot, and then we got, Jane Daniels coming back home to the Dome and playing. So that's a good one. And we got the Giants after the Rams. So, the Giants are not that good. The only thing they got is Malik Neighbors. So we can somehow not have Jones look like Joe Montana. That's at least a 3-game winning streak right there until we get, later on to the Packers, then that's probably going to be like on paper the toughest team we got coming up because Packers are always good, and I think that's in Green Bay if I'm not mistaken. That's not the Packers, but hello.
There you go. There you go. She's back in play. You see her. This is all everybody's love here. Good old Hope.
Oh, that mean? Oh, thought that was Nina. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah.
No, we love Hope in football, and
we got a shot though. We got a shot. We got Kamara and Taysom Hill. I'm gonna believe there's a chance it might come down to playing the Bucs again for the division because it happened last year.
Yeah.
So I'm a firm believer that it could happen. We can, because like I said before, at the end of the season, we always want them going on these little win streaks. So
exactly what I said. Exactly what I said.
Hopefully it's looking at starting early instead of later.
Yeah, people looking at that draft order like, stop looking at that crap. It ain't gonna matter.
Yeah, I don't care about the draft right now. Just let's just get there.
Saints are not gonna fix in the top 5, bro. This is not gonna happen.
No, we're not tanking. We don't do none of that. So wherever we fall, we can always make deals in the off season to get a draft pick in the first round if we really need one. So until then, let's just get to the promised land, and who knows? Who knows?
Mm-hmm. That's it, man. All right, Terrell. You got anything else, man? We'll wrap this thing up.
Oh man, just shout out to the guys. They understood the assignment. They didn't take Jameis Winston lightly. They all had respect for Jameis, and they know what he can do. So the fact that we kept Nick Chubb under wraps and Myles Garrett did not go off and get sacks on top of sacks on top of sacks. Kudos to our O-line for that.
For sure.
So 2-0 in the Rizzo era. Let's keep it going. Let's go to the offseason, enjoy some good gumbo, some vignettes, and chill. Maybe take some of that energy down there to LSU. Give them some pointers on how to win games.
And that's the whole different heartbreaking story, dude.
Yeah, somebody needs to be fired and transferred, but we're not gonna get into that. And remember, Dale, I've been calling that for the past 3 weeks. So I know.
Still ain't gonna happen.
I'm gonna keep saying it. Dude gotta go. I better hear him say he retired or something. But he gotta go. Nussmeier, kid is no longer a first-round draft pick. Let's get that out the way. There's a reason why he's no longer in Heisman talks. There's just we're done. We're out of the playoff race. So, but yeah, good job to the guys. Enjoy the week off, get some rest, and take care of the Rams on the way back.
Yes. Enjoy the bye week. Nothing like going into the bye week with a win, baby. Oh,
with a streak too.
On a streak. Let's go. Can't tell me nothing.
No. And I don't know why. And I don't even know why Cowboy fans aren't even talking anyway. I mean, look at them. I mean, seriously, let's look at them. So I don't know why they even talking anyway.
That's what I keep saying, bro. Like you need to put some respect on our name. Like we crushed y'all, bro. Crushed y'all at home. Like put some respect on the name, dog.
Yeah, definitely. And y'all had a full roster too. So there's no excuse.
Exactly. So, all right, man. Well, we will see you guys after the bye week for sure. And with another beer chaser. So for Trail from Sports for You, I am Dale. Who dat?
Remember to follow us on social media at BS and Beer Media. Also, smash the like button on YouTube and share with friends.